And I'm going to make sure my microphone is set to the right device today. So Nicole, I know you're in chat. If you can tell me if my microphone is working, that would be lovely. I'll give that a second. Yeehaw. Okay, I got a yeehaw from Nicole. All right, thanks guys. Welcome to Tea House Mimics monthly guest DM one-shots. Tonight, we are going to be playing in a game run by our lovely Ryan here. We're really excited. We're going to be doing a fun little spiel in the Kingdoms of Aurora, which is the homebrew world that we play most of our games in here at the Tea House. So really excited to have new DMs join and create more stories in our world. A few quick announcements. This Saturday, we will not be running our Cassis Immortalis game because we do not play every second Saturday, but we will be back the Saturday after, and then the Saturday after that. So make sure you guys tune in for that to see what happens with Nona and Morta and the rest of the gang. And then on Monday, we are going to be back with myself, James, and Ryan here with Echoes in the Grey City. So make sure to join for that. And then if you guys would like to join our Pickup D&D game, we run that every third Wednesday of the month. We are full up this month, but if you guys want to come and join and play in our West Marches campaign, we do that every third Wednesday, and signups will be open for that next week. All right, Ryan, all you.
Free. Well, welcome, folks, to the wonderful world of Dungeons and Dragons. We find ourselves today in the very fun mining coastal city of Lightning Hollow. It is a pretty large castle built into the side of a mountain, fairly close to the shores, and not too far north of our favorite, not favorite town, but a town of, Whitehall? This area is a pretty big, it's pretty big into mining. That is really what they got. These mountains are rich with ore, And the dwarves here, boy, are they digging it out. Some would say they are digging quite greedily, but they are getting what they can straight out this mountain. There is the ever seen and heard presence of lightning striking through the peaks here. It is quite the hot spot for lightning strikes. And the dwarves and some of the gnomes are slowly learning to, maybe we can harness all this lightning power. So there's a lot of fun experiments going on here. But the party finds themselves in the keep up at the top tower of what is called Fulgur Tower. It is sort of the capital, sort of the citadel of this mountain. And it is pretty decorated. This is a place where the high captain here and the sort of lord of this city, good old Carr Mountain Tamer, his family over the past generations have spent a lot of time decking this place out. There's just more gold than there really needs to be through here. They try to flex as much as they can. They are definitely not afraid to show off some of the wealth that they have through here. So the party is slowly being led to High Lord Karm by the sort of sergeant, good old Adam Rock Smasher. He is sort of an older dwarf. He's he's seen some shit, but he kind of broke his leg in a mining accident one time, and this is where we're at. He's got to show off the newbies to what's going on. So you guys can... Yeah, so you guys are kind of just being dragged along. You've probably got a little bit of time before you actually get to Lord Karm. So anything anyone wants to do?
I'm assuming we're inside the castle right now, right?
Correct. Yes. Yeah, I can drag your tokens out.
Okay.
Y'all would be like here. And this guy would be walking you.
Oh my goodness. Okay, cool. Is there gold nearby that I can prick off of anything with my dagger and steel?
Not that would be... I mean, you could certainly try, but it definitely would be a deliberate effort. It wouldn't be a quick... Like, looking at it, you would definitely realize, yeah, this is going to take a bit of time to chisel. If I had a sufficient distraction, maybe I could do it, but in the moment, it would be tough.
I'll be saving it for that for a more opportune time then.
I mean, we have an entire mine we could take stuff from.
It's true.
You are welcome to work in the mines. They would be stoked to get more people working the mines. We love people working the mines.
We crave them.
Yearn for the mines.
Yearn for the mines. Their favorite workers are the smaller ones that are between the ages of 5 and 10. They fit in those those deep crevices of rock just perfectly. They're little hands. Get the little oars. All right. So you're slowly being led closer and closer through the keep. Good old Adam Rock Smasher. He's just, oh yeah, so this is this table here, and these guys like to do this over here, and oh yeah, that's what Lord Corn, when he was a little child, he spilled this thing, and oh well, you look at this, we're made
I start to
it.
fall asleep.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I mean, he is mumbling along. It is total nonsense of whatever the hell he's saying. It literally does not make any sense. He's just kind of talking to himself. And then once you finally kind of get up to closer to like the dice, good old you hear a shady little trumpet, and this is when good old Lord Karm Mountain Tamer, he walks out. He's a bit, ignore the token. He's a bit different from other dwarves you would expect. Typically, are more dark hair, longer beards, but for some reason, this dwarf, I mean, he has got like weirdly yellow hair, like very, very golden beard, golden hair, and like shockingly like electric blue eyes. Like you would definitely note that this is interesting. Like I've never seen a dwarf kind of look like this guy. It
Would a
makes sense
history
why.
check? Sorry,
Yeah.
I was going to ask, would a history check reveal anything unique about his physical characteristics and the dwarven people?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you want to go for a history check
Got a 20.
with some advantage there, I'd love to see that.
Well, it's,
Yeah. So
I could change that.
no, I can give you a 20. It's totally cool. Yeah. So you would know that the Mountain Tamer clan, they were a pretty not significant clan up until a random point in time where one of the ancestors found something cool. And they were a very, very important clan that helped in the Goblin Wars. And with this newfound power that they found in the mountain somewhere, they were able to sort of turn the tide against some of the goblins. They knocked a lot of goblins out of several mountains through this like range in the Snubian kingdom. And because of that, they started this city here. They were granted this mountain. They were given riches like, hey, this mountain's got ore. Your clan is allowed to start mining here. And it ended up being infinitely wealthier than anyone had expected. So currently the Mountain Tamer clan is definitely the richest in this area. Maybe not in Aurora. That might be a stretch, but certainly in this kingdom, they are the Dwarven clan that wields the most power. And a lot of it goes back to a few hundred years ago to one of their ancestors that found something in a mountain that changed the physiology of this specific clan. So
Very cool.
people like to marry into this clan as much as they can. And yeah, the yellow hair, the blue eyes is a very significant identifier that you are a part of the Mountain Tamer clan.
Understood.
So, yeah. So, the party, you guys make it up to Lord Karn. He walks over. Oh, welcome, young heroes. We have this day, this honor of serving the great town of Lightning Hollow. Many a moon this great town has seen ore flow through the mountain. But alas, recently creatures of the night have been lurking. Shadows found only in nightmares. These beasts haunt our farms and scare our miners. It upsets me when the mines aren't pulling out ore. Please, brave heroes, go clear out this rabble of creatures. This filthy nonsense over in Blighttown where our ancestors shamefully didn't clear out what's there. If you do that, I will reward you with quite a bit of gold here. Or a favor from the Mountain Tamer clan. And we all know how much that's worth. What say you, good heroes? Will you help me on this day?
Favor, you say? What kind of
That's right.
favor? What would this favor entail?
Well, that is for you to think of and for you to ask. And depending on what you do, I will be happy to grant a favor to new friends.
I raise my flail up. I accept.
Ah! First one to accept. You will be given the most gold and the greatest favor of the group.
I accept.
Up for it.
I accept.
Very good. Oh, very good, very good. I am excited you all have agreed. My esteemed Meister Domo here, Mr. Adam Rock Smasher, he will lead you and help you on your way. Be brave, young heroes, and don't die. That would just be so inconvenient to find more people. I've already wasted 16 people on this adventure. I really don't want to waste more. And if that scares you, it should. Be prepared. Be gone! And with that, you are semi-quickly shooed out of the keep.
as we're going, I'll
Yep.
kind of lift my hand up. Well, why did the other 16 people die?
Karn, Lord Karn, he kind of hits you with a, well, they went out, and then they didn't come back, so we assume they're dead, but I guess they could be out there somewhere, but, they didn't come back,
So
they
there
died.
could just be 16 people hanging out there, and we could meet up with them.
That could be true. It seems unlikely, as the creatures are still roaming around the countryside, but yes, they could just be there.
Okay.
So, however, if there's now 20 of you, gonna have to split that gold between 20 people, so it might be advantageous to limit that number.
Fair enough.
Well, thank you. So as you kind of walk out, you kind of just get some more ramblings from Mr. Adam. He really just describes the path to Old Town. It's pretty much the same way you walked into the keep. You walk back out, and there is just a path. There's sort of a coastal path that will lead you from this castle along the coast a little bit to where this old city was. It was nothing to do with this castle. It's just sort of an abandoned settlement. It was a home for dwarves. Or sorry, not for dwarves, for druids. And it was there was a lot of animals here. It was just sort of a convergent point for animals. There's a lot of like trees and like kind of pretty flowers, and there's just a lot of animal traffic through here. And because of that, some druids set up a little settlement, and they set up a temple, and they set up a shrine to Vildius. Evan, correct me if I'm wrong with that name. That's what I had written down. The nature goddess.
Videa?
Videus, thank you. Okay,
Yeah.
I think I wrote it down wrong. But yeah, so there is a temple there that was erected for Videus. The town was attacked by goblins about 150 years ago, and it was totally overrun. Everyone is believed to have basically just been killed, or if they weren't killed, they fled over to Lightning Hollow. And any attempt to go back, there's been like a really nasty plague through the area. Most things just die. Nothing really takes root in that area. There's a lot of rumors that maybe the goblins did something, tried to summon a dark god, tried to curse the land. No one really knows, as most people that go there end up getting kind of sick if they're there for too long. This having all been explained to you by Adam.
So basically what you're saying, Adam, is that the 16 who came before us, that was a skill issue. They got sick because they were here too long.
Oh
That's
yeah,
the
it was
deal.
yeah, they looked like they were pretty good, but most of them were kind of new heroes. They hadn't taken a lot of quests before. But you guys, you've taken some quests, right? You've all got good stuff. Good. Yeah, you look strong. You there, Mister? What's your name? The one who's aggressively tall. What's your name? Oh my, he's speaking robot. I'm scared.
Oh my god!
What language was that? Holy dark gods!
He malformed into an eldritch monstrosity.
Can you hear me a little bit better now?
Oh, there we go. He's returned to the plane of the living.
People just call me Pork Chop.
Oh, wow.
I'm
sensible
a
name.
I'm a cleric from a few towns over. Just happy to be here. He kind of crouches down a little bit.
Oh, Pork Chop. That's a delightful name for a delightful lad. We are gonna feed you good when we come back here. That's for sure. Just, use your cleric-y stuff to heal people. That would be good. But you there, the really short one? Kind of nice looking robes. Are you okay? You're looking kind of sickly back there. Don't know what.
Tinsle will wipe off some of the soot on his face. I mean, don't mind me. One of the local artificers here. I'm just looking to better my knowledge of certain, mechanical features within the mines and perhaps
Ah,
bring them back into function. Maybe even
yes,
improve upon them.
yes. We have some knowledge of the power from the skies. We've harnessed lightning quite well through here. It really keeps the workers going in the mines all day and night. And you there, bravest hero, the first volunteer. You, lad, you look quite handsome. You're a noble fighter, I can tell.
Monster hunter, but yes.
Oh, we love us a monster hunter. You must have tales to enrich all of us.
Sure. Pull
Oh,
a monster
okay.
out of my bag, literally. It's actually in a sack. Just toss it on the ground. It's kind of wiggling all over the place.
Are there cats in there? Is that like the cat in the bag game where you put cats in a bag and they?
That there's a boggle.
Oh, oh, okay. This was nice meeting all of you. I guess, Lassie, do you feel safe with this group, or do you think you'll be okay?
I think the better question is, do they feel safe with me?
Oh, uh, good luck, everybody. She might be crazy.
I'm just
We'll
gonna
find out.
start picking my teeth with one of my daggers.
Quite intimidated. Yeah, I mean, you guys are free to
Tinsle will
sort
wind
of
up his music box.
move your way through the keep a little bit of it back through the town. If you needed to stop anywhere to grab anything before we depart, you would have been pointed out to a few shops if you needed to grab a quick protein bar, maybe some macaws, which is Australian for McDonald's, anything like that. Or for good, you guys can hit the coastal road and figure it out.
How far away is this village?
Honestly, just a couple hours. It is not very far. If it's morning now, I mean, you would make it there by probably like noon. Like if it's kind of fresh sunrise, you got here bright and early. I mean, you would be there before midday.
You mentioned the temple was for Videus. Is there any like local cleric or order in the area that might have like a holy symbol or anything relevant to that deity?
No, definitely not. No, in this area, they would not care about nature or anything to do with the wilderness. They are very much so burning and churning. They're all about the mines, the peaks, anything to do with forging. That would be most of the pantheon that they're praying to here. Like you would notice there would be like a temple and it's got a few like offshoot like kind of alcoves to it that like each one would have like a holy right to a different aspect of like forging machinery, mountainery, stuff like that. Nothing specifically for nature, no.
If there's a lot of metal workers, anyone have any silver in the area?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. There would definitely be some silver through here.
Anyone sell powdered silver, just like scrap powdery silver?
Oh yeah, definitely.
I just pick up a bag of it just to make sure. Be like, oh, you never know when you might need it.
Easy. Yeah, you could easily haggle for that and get a bag of silver. Cool.
I'll take a 10 GP worth of charcoal, insects, and herbs.
You
I'm gonna
could
summon my
definitely
familiar of a spider.
Yeah, I mean you could definitely grab all of that. Charcoal would be in ready supply. There would be I'm sorry, you said incense and what else?
The specifically 10 GP worth of charcoal, incense, and herbs.
Oh, yeah. Oh, herbs. Okay. Yeah. You would be able to get all of that, and it wouldn't be much of a challenge.
Perfect.
Cool. Right on. All right. Anyone else want to do anything before I sort of depart, heading towards Blight Town, as it's lovingly called.
I think Calyx would just be kind of waiting towards the exit, picking her
Sure.
teeth, the dagger.
Sure.
I came prepared.
Yeah, I mean, you guys got what you needed. You will make your super fun way through. You sort of just walking along the coast. You can always kind of, I mean, you always see the mountain in the distance. There's a nice mountain range on the side, but it's generally a pretty peaceful and kind of pretty walk. You've got mountains to one side of you, and you've got the ocean to the other side of you. In the distance, anytime you turn around, you can literally always see a mountain getting struck by lightning. It is kind of hard to miss. And you're just sort of just heading along a path. The path is pretty clear. It's definitely one that is well traveled. It is one that leads down to the greater city of Whitehall. It is not. I mean, it's most of it is fairly like not perfectly cobbled, but there is still like a sufficient rock path, especially leaving from the city. They wanted to show off some of their wealth, so they made sure their road for a good couple of miles outside of the city was pretty dope. After that, it kind of turns into more of like a standard dirty path with some rock through it. Go ahead and everyone roll me a perception check.
$18.
Okay.
Starting the game out strong with a natural one.
You say natural one?
Yep.
Good man. Good man.
Total of 6.
Hell yeah. Anyone who rolled over 15, you would notice that as you guys have been kind of walking on, the sound of like birds and just general wildlife, it is starting to dissipate. Like it is, you kind of walked out of the town, you didn't hear it too much. You got like a mile away from the town, you know, not as much noise, not as much bustle. You're hearing animals, you're hearing creatures. As you know you're getting close to your destination, that sound starts to kind of go away again, which is weird because there's not any major cities near here. Like you would know, like there's not really anything close by. But you continue walking. You get to sort of a fork in the road where there's like this shitty, decrepit sign that it points an arrow towards Ironwood, which is what the town used to be called. It used to be called the Settlement of Ironwood, because some of the trees in the area were ironwoods. Crazy. And because it was just an area that it had some strong trees, and it was easy to build through there. Some of the druids did some pretty cool magic using the naturally tough wood. Cool. And with that, you guys are pretty much on the spot. I need to scroll over a little bit. I can't see shit. As you guys approach, you get close. You're kind of going through the wilderness, and you can pretty clearly spot two. You can't really tell what they are, but they don't look like regular people. They haven't heard you. They're sort of rustling around doing something, but you've come upon the town from that top right angle. You're a good 90 feet away, still a little bit out onto the path, but you can see these two creatures. It sounds like they're talking. Go ahead.
Are they smaller than like the average person, or
they look to be about the size of a normal human?
Okay.
Maybe a little bit shorter. Definitely not like short, stout bodies like you would expect from like a dwarf, but not like tall, lithe like you would expect from an elf. They looks like they're probably people,
Okay.
but not like a creature or anything like that.
Keep on approaching slowly, I guess.
Okay.
I'll be right next
Guys,
to him.
Guys, kind of creeping up on him.
I will take a
Not
position
sneakily,
near the
but-
back, near the rear.
Okay. After you get a little bit closer, you guys can kind of tell that these are probably they look like undead. Like they definitely, there's like weird, like they kind of look like a little rotted out a little bit. That they're not. You don't really smell anything yet, but looking at them, you're like, yeah, these might be dead people. Like don't, or once upon a time they were dead people. But as you get closer, you can sort of start to make out what they're saying. So once you kind of get to 60 feet, you're still a little bit hidden by the road. You can kind of hear the one, sort of rustling around. He's kind of moving what looks to just be like a wheelbarrow, and he kind of just gets like tired and slams it down. And he kind of looks over at the other guy, and he's like, "Oi, Reg." Yeah. You ever wonder why we're here? Huh. What a life's greatest mystery, isn't it? Why are we here? I mean, are we a product of some cosmic coincidence, or is there really a purpose? Something watching? With a plan for us and stuff. I don't know, man. Really keeps me up at night. What? I mean, why are we here? In this village? Oh. Right. We're guarding. For the master.
I'm just gonna like
What was all
pop
that
up
about?
right next to them. Like right next to them. I'm gonna sneak up and just pop in between them and say, "What you guarding?"
Oh, you are... Who are you? What are you doing here?
Well,
Oh, Reg.
I'm just gonna like kind of pull out one of my daggers and like flip it up and down in my hand. My name's Calyx, and I imagine if we are on the same side, you will meet your death at my dagger. Unless you are already dead, then you will meet your second death at my dagger.
Oh, she's got a point there. I guess it would be second or third. I don't remember anymore. How many times have we died? It's been a number. So again, we're supposed get out of here. We're supposed to be guarding this area for the master.
All right, so what you got?
They slowly start taking like aggressive stances. They're kind of holding their shields, got their swords up.
I would like to try something.
Okay.
Tinsle will walk in. Fellas, I think we've all gotten here off the wrong foot. Listen, you guys seem to be having some difficulty remembering what it is. Does your master treat you well?
I mean,
what's the payment like? You guys making enough money? I mean, it looks like he doesn't treat you very well.
Payment? Well,
Does he pay
I don't
you?
know about
Oh
payment,
my
but
god.
I don't really
That
want
is-
for anything.
Yeah, but
I'm kind of
that's
just
because
hanging
you never
out.
had any other options, right? You just sort of been guarding here. It seems like you guys are having some difficulty there. I think you guys could really, probably could stand to be treated a little bit better.
I just don't think I haven't. I feel like I'm struggling here. I don't. Go ahead and roll a persuasion check.
Any circumstance bonuses for relying on this previous information of them being sort of lost and confused about what their purpose is?
No.
All right, -1. Let's go.
You said -1. 15. Okay.
Hey, that's
Yeah.
the worst.
One of them is just like, the one named Reg. I mean, the master just said, he just said, don't let people smash stuff and kill us and to fight back. He didn't. I mean, they're not hurting us yet, right? Oh, yeah. I mean, ain't it true they haven't stabbed us yet? So I guess you're okay, fellas. Just be careful of the graveyard and don't walk through the village and search every house. And you could go talk to the master if you want. I guess.
Thank you guys so much. In fact, let me give you my card. I'm gonna give them a card. It just has my name on it, and I'm gonna give them 5 gold each.
Oh, they accept. They accept the gold. Okay. This was
Remember, if you guys ever
fun.
want new work and to be treated a little better, Tinsle Kells is your guy.
Ooh, very cool. I'm gonna reveal a little more of the area since you guys have gotten a wee bit closer. You can see this is like the town proper. It's like a good half of the town.
I'm gonna look over at
Cool.
Tinsle. I like the way you operate. Nicely done.
Cool.
But of course, I am, after all, one of the greatest engineers in the entire kingdom. Trust me, I have my own degree.
The two undead guards kind of just go back to pondering existence. You guys can just sort of
Walk
shimmy
on by.
past.
Yeah.
Walk on by.
As long as we don't destroy anything, would we be aware of these treasure chests that we're seeing on the map?
What'd you say?
Would we be aware of these treasure chests we would see on the map?
I mean, not specifically, but I'm also not,
Gotcha,
you can
gotcha.
you can totally search the houses.
Oh yeah, totally going in there.
I'll make a bit of an arc, not to like walk directly past them, but like keep just like a little bit of a distance. Don't want to accidentally spook anyone.
Okay.
Right. Any sort of check to be searching these houses for the treasure chests inside before we make our way towards the master?
I mean, yeah, you can sort of like look through the house a little bit. It's sort of an abandoned house. The only thing of note is there's like a chest, right? Some of the houses, just some people kept stuff in these chests. Most of the stuff, it's not so much ransacked as it's just fucking smashed. Even the chests themselves are like kind of smashed too. But there are items in the chest if you want to look at them.
I would love to look at these items in the chest.
Which house are you looking at?
I'll move Tinsle close to us, to the one that he wishes to look at.
Okay. Yeah, so as you're kind of looking into the house, there's nothing too crazy. The guards are kind of looking at you like, is this allowed? I don't know.
Don't be destroying anything. I respect your guys' job. Just gonna be making sure everything here is up to code.
As you look through the chest, most of it is literally just destroyed, rotten garbage. The other thing of note is just a piece of paper.
On the piece of paper.
On this piece of paper, it just says, What language do you speak?
I speak Common and Gnomish.
Okay, you would be able to read this. It's uncommon. Just a note that says, burned my hand today at the temple. Grimoire dared me to put my hand in the fire to show I'm not a coward. But I was so afraid. And now my hand hurts. That's all the note says.
Interesting. I pocket that note.
Ow.
Good call.
I'm gonna go to this next building over now that I'm seeing them kind of wander around in there. Is there anything of note in this building here?
In that building there, no, not really. It's just kind of looks like a regular old building. Nothing too crazy there.
Okay.
Anyone else looking at stuff?
I would like to check the kind of paths in this area and see if there's any evidence of goblins having been in the area, moved through, made camp maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a. You can do survival or nature, whichever one you think would be better.
All right, we'll do nature for a 6 total.
6 total. You would look through and you're looking for the telltale signs, right? Like you're looking for some like weapons dragging, some like pitter patter of tiny little feeties. Typically just kind of garbage smashed in corners. Goblins are pretty reckless creatures. They don't really give a shit about covering their tracks. You're not really noticing anything that is immediately obvious that's saying, yeah, goblins were just here. But you can tell goblins have certainly been here before at some point in time. It's a little hard to tell how recent. You're almost positive it hasn't been within the last couple of years, but definitely signs that goblins have been here. You see some carvings, you see just the way things have been trashed. Very, very telltale sign that a goblin, probably a goblin horde, if anything, has come through here and has done serious damage to this area. If you had to put a number on it, you would probably spec. I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Sorry, go ahead. I was gonna ask a question, but finish your.
Oh yeah, no, go ahead. Yeah, I mean, you would just know that a goblin horde had been through here.
For this small settlement and for this master, is there any sort of, would a history check tell me any more information about the village or the master in which these undead persons?
Yeah.
Sweet.
What I mean, give me a little bit of background about your character too. Like, what does your character know about things in the world and stuff? What is their speciality?
So, Tinsle Calyx is a tinkerer, specifically conjuration wizard. If goes to worn down places, would create minor conjurations to either mimic or to understand how things work mechanically speaking, so that he can either repair them, offer his services to repair them, and or requisition any sort of manufacturer versus a blacksmith to create specialty parts that are needed to fix mills, mining machinery, things of that sort of nature.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll. I don't know that you would have specific advantage on anything here, just based on your general info, but go ahead and roll. A history check.
10.
So, based off of the creatures at the front calling something the master, you would expect that there is probably some sort of high-level necromancer of some sort. You're feeling pretty confident that some of the energies and like just the magic used in this area is death attuned. So you feel pretty confident that there's probably a necromancer here, and the reason why the guards are not willing to join your side or are really just going to keep doing their task and are kind of mindlessly doing their task almost is because it's a necromancer of some sort that has risen them and is using them to guard this town for whatever reason.
Gotcha.
Not too certain of anything beyond that.
Yeah, so nothing about this town, the name or anything like that. Just
you would know this town was just something that it was a town dedicated to Vidia. It typically was a hotspot for nature. So now that it's more of a hotspot for what feels more like death and destruction, you're leaning towards the goblin horde that had come through here and sort of ransacked and destroyed the town, kind of killed off any of that ambient good animal vibe that the nature druids had. And this is sort of just another town taken advantage of by wee little goblins and their mean little feetsies.
From where we're standing, would we be able to see the temple? Or is
from where you're standing, you can clearly see this, like you walk through the town. There's a little bit of a shoreline not too far from where the town is. There's a pretty good sized like lake right over. Wait, I gotta scroll. There we go. Right over here, you would know it looks like a little lake, a little fish. What would have been a fishing spot, and you would need to go a little bit, curve up the path and go a little bit more north to find the way to the temple.
I let the others know we should probably go to the temple, but we should probably watch around us. Don't necessarily trust those two at the front.
Well, that works for me.
We'll keep an eye.
Yeah, there's other structures here. Most of them, like I said, are fairly dilapidated. There's not too much going on. Yeah, there's just some houses through here. And a well at the center of town.
Anything
Can we see
interesting?
the well?
Yes.
Yeah, you can see the well.
I'd like to approach the well.
Okay.
I'm right behind him.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, go ahead. Are you just gonna look at the well? Are you gonna toss a coin into the well? What are we feeling?
Does it still have like a working like rope and bucket?
It does have a rope attached to it, but you're not. Yeah, it's got a rope. Can't tell what's in it, what it's attached to.
I'll pull on the rope.
Okay. As you are, sort of tugging on the rope. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. There we go. So as you're sort of tugging on this rope and you slowly bring it up, a nice little spirit pops out and hits you with a well, hello there. What do we have here? Someone not one of the simpleton undead, and none of those gross little green creatures.
I greet Egg.
What can I do
I'm
you
Pork
for?
Chop.
Hello, Pork Chop. I'm Eric.
Nice to meet you, Eric. We're
Nice to
going
meet
through
you.
this. We're going through this town.
Oh,
What-
yes.
what might you be doing in a well?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. Well, once upon a time, I lived in this town until some goblins came through and brutally murdered the shit out of me and dumped me into this well. It was not a good time. I had a really bad time, and I'm kind of angry about it. I was told not to be angry, and I was raised not to be angry. But when you're hacked, how do you not get angry? It's just the way she goes. So yeah, I'm a little angry. And I would love your guys' help to get unangry and get out of the well. And I'll help you. I'll do whatever you want. I can't really touch you, so it's limited on what I can do, but I'll do what you want.
Well, that sounds like an agreement. Can I see it? Like, is this thing like inside of like some sort of container that's risen up?
Yeah, so as you pull the bucket up, it looks like there's some bones like in the bucket, and it seems like the spirit aura is emanating from what is remaining of the bones in the bucket.
I'll attempt to like pick up the bucket.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, as you do that,
can I
the spirit's
remove
like,
it from the well?
You can. It doesn't seem to have a crazy effect. The spirit does seem to be at this point pretty tied to the bucket and just the well.
I'll hold the bucket up. Be like, "Hello, everyone. This is Eric. He's going to help us."
Well, well, well. What do we have here?
Hello,
You have
Eric.
You have an Eric, a spirit in the well.
And what can you do?
Well, right now I'm just a little stuck to the well. I think there's a person at the temple. If I'm being honest here, he could probably free me. But to do that, you might have to kill him. I hate saying that, but I don't because I'm so fucking angry. But I do. But you probably got to take him out, the master, and it'll definitely free me. And you guys want to do that because you're my friends, right?
Is he telling the truth?
Oh, I'm
You could roll an insight check.
Pork Chop believes him. Just seems like a good bucket monster.
That's a 10.
A 10? Okay.
Yeah.
So what specifically, like just all around, do you think are you looking like everything he's saying is true, or is there like anything he said that you're like,
Specifically about, like, is he actually, like, soul tied to someone at the temple like, ahead?
So, based on what he's saying and what you're looking at, it does appear he is soul-tied. You're not... you can't really tell if it is to whoever's at the temple. It would make sense. I mean, some of the whites have been risen. Sorry. Yeah, they're whites, whatever. Some of the whites have been risen by the necromancer. I mean, this is a lot of death energy going on through here. You wouldn't be surprised if it is due to the person at the temple that the spirit of Eric here is stuck. Or at the very least, there is something at the temple that could free him.
Well,
So what do you
mean,
say, guys? I really don't like being in this bucket anymore. It's kind of making me crazy. I've been here for so fucking long.
How long have you been here, Eric?
Like, pretty long time. I don't really know anymore. I feel like I've seen so many of the light pass over the head of the well that I just don't know. If I had to put a number on it, 1 billion years, but I don't know.
Well, that seems like a really big number, Eric, but we'll help you.
There's some zeros at the end of a 1, and I'm stuck, and I hate it. Don't want to be here anymore. But I understand you probably got to leave me here, because I can't really go anywhere. I'm a little trapped, but you take out the master, and it should break my bindings here, and if it doesn't, it'll be okay. I trust you guys.
Is the implication that he's bound to the well or the bucket?
Roll investigation check. Or
can I do a religion?
You could do that. Yeah.
Nat 1, total of a 6.
Yeah, there's a ghost in the well.
So I will attempt to move the bucket and see if Eric comes with.
Yeah.
I like to imagine that bucket and it's just them figuring out that, oh, this is a ghost. All of a sudden, Partak's like, oh my god, it's a ghost.
Yeah. So like, if you move the bucket, he still seems trapped in the well. It seems to be his soul isn't trapped to the bones. It is just the easiest way that he can like manifest himself. He seems to be trapped to the well itself, and something is sort of keeping him trapped here.
Okay, I will solemnly apologize to Eric. Be like, oh, sorry, Eric. I thought we could take you with us. I'll very gently put the bucket back in the well. Be like, we'll come back. And I tried to like pet the like incorporeal like nature.
Yep, that was great. Thanks, guys. Here we go. Please help me. Right on. Poor Eric, stuck in the well. A well kid. All right. Feel free. I mean, there's a couple. You can either keep going, check any other houses, or continue on your way towards La Temple.
Do we have to specify which houses are we investigating, or can we do a broad investigation check to take time to do that?
I mean, you can. Yeah, I mean, you can spend 30 minutes to do like a broad investigation check, or you can just pinpoint whatever houses you want to look at.
I'll leave it to the party.
I think we should make it to the temple.
Understandable. Let's make it to the temple.
Okay. So, as you're heading on your way towards the temple, you can kind of see up on the hill what looks to be a few more of the skeleton guards. These ones they're not really chitter-chattering. They do not look as friendly as old boys near the front. They haven't quite seen you guys yet, but I would definitely act quickly as they know someone's here.
Let's duck behind a house.
Oi.
Okay.
So they can't actually see us.
Oi, Tinsle, you think you could pull that trick you pulled earlier again?
they don't seem to be as chatty as the other two. The other ones seem a lot more agreeable. Perhaps they have a future in other forms of mechanical work. I mean, there's a whole market with undead workers. Tinsle will then realize that, oh, wait, we got to sneak. I'm just going to...
That little magic blast is probably the range of where they're, like, pretty much going to be able to see, assuming you're not hiding behind something. If that helps at all.
Zooming out.
I'll hide back here behind this house and kind of peek out a little bit. Keep an eye on things.
Yeah, I mean, you could definitely creep up. I mean, you can definitely come along, like, the edge and creep up to, like, the tree. Get to the side of it. Yeah, pork chop, you're good back there. Cool. What's the move?
Should we just kill him?
Well, I'm always down to kill a couple, undead.
It's the merciful thing to do.
As long as, they don't come back to life again.
Not a guarantee with these.
In that case, I'm gonna squeeze the handle on my flail and have it cut into my palms a little bit and imbue one of them with fire.
Tinsle will give you a look of like, oh, jeez, it's gotta hurt. You gotta do that every time?
Oh, I'm actively now bleeding out of my hands.
Oh.
Or out of the one hand, I should say.
I look at the monster hunter and I ask, do you need some help with that?
His hands.
I look down. No.
Okay, suit yourself.
And what does that affect do?
I get extra damage with that flail.
Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
If I drop the flail, I lose the effect.
Okay. So don't drop it. Is my advice. Okay. Very good. Very good, sir. The creatures haven't noticed you yet. You can clearly see there's 3 of them. They're on a little bit of a like up on a hill. So they do currently have the high ground on you guys. So be careful.
All right. Well, I'll slide along.
But they do not they do not look like they're going to be moving.
We're not in initiative yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to creep around the back of this building. And then creep upwards, but around this fence.
Gotcha.
I want to sneak up behind this guy, and I want to stab him in the back.
I would say, yeah, getting to probably this point, I would start having you roll some stealth checks.
Right here? Okay.
Yeah, I would say about there. Yeah.
Something I would like to try, DM. Using Mage Hand, can I use that to create a noise in the opposite direction of us to allow any sort of advantages for a stealth check or a surprise attack from us?
I mean, yeah, right now they really don't notice you guys, so you probably could drop on some surprise. But yeah, I mean, if you want to like rustle some tree like behind any of the 3, if you do it behind the single one up north, it would just distract him. If you do it in a tree, yeah, like the one you're pointing at, it would distract the 2. I do not think you'd be able to distract all 3 at this with the same thing.
Yeah. Well, my range is only 30 feet with the Mage Hand, so I'll be able to distract this one up here.
Okay. Yeah, you would be able to get something off to distract him.
Gotcha. I would, if you were allowed, DM, time it with Jabez's move to attack. That way they can get that surprise off if that's okay.
Yeah, that would be fine with me. And then Senior Jabbington. If you want to creep up on the one.
Yeah, let's do it.
Or
I'm wearing heavy armor.
Or
so
Calyx. Oh, okay, yeah.
Wait, you want me to roll stealth?
Yeah. If you're creeping up on the one, yeah, do it.
And I get advantage because of my cloak.
Okay.
Holy, that was a 27.
That's might not do it. That might not do it. Yeah. No, you're You're invisible. You're the wind.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm
I'll stick in the
gonna
wind.
come up behind them and sneak attack.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my. Are you going to allow a bonus action with an offhand attack? As well.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
If you've got a weapon in both
I've got a
hands,
dagger in both hands.
they didn't
Yeah.
know it's coming. Yeah, you're stabbing them. You're getting them good.
Okay. I'm gonna hit him.
You're doing
once.
like a
Yes.
like a cool knight like snake attack.
Yes. First roll. That is a. This character sheet has a weird spot for that. It is 16.
Okay.
Second one is a 12.
Okay. So the first one hits.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll damage for that one.
16 points of piercing damage.
We'd like to see that. Yeah, so you get him. You're coming down. You stab with the one. You get the guy, like right here. You get him pretty good. And the second one, just the way you stabbed him, he shifts over and it just kind of like glides just a little bit off of his armor. But you slice a little bit of the armor off.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. I will let you other two players. So they just launched off their stealth attack, right? You're moving your health, your mage hand now to cause the distraction.
Yeah.
Tinsle. Okay. So you saw that happen. You're moving mage hand. He's like, what the hell? What was that? Good old our friend Porchop or Jay. I'll let you guys take an action here as a surprise.
Yeah, I'll
Kinda-
charge as soon as I hear
surprise
combat.
actions.
Yeah. Okay.
I would probably move up. Ooh, I've stepped into the abyss. I guess step over.
Oh, sorry. I could probably reveal the little tree and nothing. Yeah, just a little hill that's there.
Okay, yeah, I'll brace against there. The one who's been distracted, I'll do a sacred flame. So they have to pass a dex check of 15.
Okay. Okay, he did. Hold on. Let me roll it again. Okay, he did not pass.
All right, I will roll for damage. And because we're super cool level 5 people, upgraded cantrip damage. 11, that's a good one.
Okay. Sorry, I need to bring up their health, so it wasn't working the way I was hoping it would. Got to do a manual. Oh man, I'm gonna do math manually. Come on, man. This is the worst.
Math in
of my life.
D&D, unacceptable.
Fuck, bro. I thought this was supposed
Math
to be
and D&D
satanic
have never
shit, not
happened before ever.
fuck.
Ever since first
Yeah,
edition.
you launch. You get him with a nice. Where is it? A little bit of. Get him. Nice. Yeah, you get
Love
him with
it.
a little fire action, a little Oh, you know what? Actually, it was sacred fire. So hold on. Let's do that again. Got him. And he takes a nice 11 damage. Yeah. So this one gets a little toasty. And with that, we can. Oh, wait. I guess Tinsle, you made your move with the handy, and
I did the
Mr.
distraction to give my other two people a surprise round.
Yep. And then Mr. J.
All right, rushing in. Can I make it
Rushing
up there?
in. Yeah, easy, no problem for you.
All right. Now I do have 2 flails. Can I attack with both of them, and then a third time, or just 2?
I mean, is the second like an offhand?
Yeah.
Fuck it, go for it.
All right. All right.
Not sweet.
First roll is not gonna hit with 11 total, I imagine.
11 does not hit. Okay.
Oh, just kidding. That's a 9, not a 6. So 14.
14 will hit.
Cool. All right. Second attack is a 3 on the die, so that's an 8 total. And then the offhand is a 19 on the die.
Got him.
All right. So this is the one imbued with fire. That's going to do a total of 3 bludgeoning and 4 fire damage. And
Okay.
then the second attack is going to do only a total of 3 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, got him. Says what, 6 total damage?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, you come in, wind that thing up, bop, bop. You get a nice little slap on the head. The second one kind of pops off his armor. You come back around with another smack, and ooh, you felt meat with that second one. You landed a nice effective hit. This guy is definitely looking pretty beat up. He's getting a little toasted. He's getting a little roasted. He's not having a good time. He is quite salty about all of the spankings he's been receiving. So he's gonna pretty pissed off face you. Oh, I didn't mean to group those together. With that, I will bring up the initiative tracker, and we can start some turnovers.
Alrighty, yeah.
Go ahead and roll initiative.
The mighty 6 initiative.
Unnatural 20.
Wow, I got a natural 20, but it should be +1. I was trying to configure that, but then I just clicked it and it rolled.
We like that. We like that. We like that. Oh.
That is a 10 for Calyx.
Okay. Okay. I want to add you to the initiative thing. Move, please.
Might be able to right click on Zak's token and do add the turn tracker.
Yeah. This thing would get out of my. There we go. My turn. What was yours? 20. Okay. That was a 10. Nice. All right. All right, sorry. Let me add these guys to the turn tracker. Oh, what the hell? Okay. What the fuck? Hold on. Technical difficulties, folks. Is not saving some of these when I add them.
We just need our own Skyrim screen here.
So in roll 20, if you click on where their initiative numbers are, type it in and hit enter, that should register their
Okay, there we go.
initiative counts, because now I see them.
Yeah. I just kept resetting them to 0.
I was able to put my own in
Who am I
too.
missing? Okay. This guy was a mighty 3. Is he gonna stay? Yeah. There we go. Okay. Cool. Sweet. And we are off to the races. Let's get it. All right. So, Pork Chop and... Right, let me sort these again. There we go. So Pork Chop and Mr. J, y'all both rolled 20s. So what I want you to do is go ahead and both just declare what you're going to do. And then we'll roll.
I'm going to attack 3 more times.
Okay. Mr. Porkchop, what were you planning to do?
I mean, if the monster hunter is kind of engaging in combat there, I will probably move so I could get a
Okay.
better line of sight, and I'll probably aim for the only one currently not engaged. And
Okay.
let's start off aggressive with a guiding bolt.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, go ahead. I mean, yeah, both of you can roll. Go ahead. Then for guiding bolt, I don't need to make a.
Guiding bolt is a spell attack.
Yeah,
Total of a 23 to hit. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Sniped him. Sniped him.
All right, I got 15, an 18, and a 14 to hit.
All 3 hit.
Okay.
Total of 13 radiant damage to the unengaged one next to the rogue.
Nice. All right.
And whoever hits them next has advantage.
Let's go. Oh.
Math is really hard. I've got 14
Jeez,
across
that's
all
crazy.
3 attacks. 14 bludgeoning damage and 4 fire damage.
You said 14 total?
And 4, so 18 total.
18 total? Okay. Yeah, I mean, I mean, it's like you just kind of get a little spinning action out there. It's like to getting a lawnmower to the face. He is taking a shit ton of damage. He is hurting. There's a bunch of just meat chunks flying off this guy while he's getting lawnmowered. Porkchop down there is just like, you know what? It's time for you to get sizzled. And you launch a nice little guiding bolt. Does a cool little spin in the air like a roller coaster and fucking zaps this guy. Starts right at the leg and just burns up his whole body. And now he's kind of a beacon. He's glowing a little bit. And Calyx, you're like, man, this guy is really obvious. It's going to be easy to hit this fucker. Hell yeah. Cool. And that was 13. Oh, I did math wrong. There we go. Okay. So on to. All right. So it's the guided bolted one, the one who got lit up a little bit. He didn't really like that. He's gonna try to jump down. We're gonna see what happens here when he tries to jump down. So he tries to jump, and let's see what he does when he jumps. Okay, he makes it okay.
Does that pull an opportunity attack?
Him jumping down?
Yeah.
Because he cannot be moved without out of Calyx's range.
Sure. So as he turns around, slice at him.
With advantage.
With advantage.
With advantage.
So if I hit, I get to add my sneak attack damage. Thank you, Zach. That was very clever. Okay. That was I feel like I'm lying. Like, y'all are going to think I'm lying, but that was a natural 20. I'm going to take a picture with my phone. My cheese stick in my hand.
I do think you're lying, but it's okay.
James is checking. It's a natural 20. Look.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Judge.
I can.
James is looking. I can put my camera down. But yeah, that's a natural 20. So that's a fuck ton of damage.
At least 2.
At least 2. Holy. That
Roll
is
all ones, please.
22 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Yeah, so he goes to jump down, and you're like, get over here, and you fucking hack at him, and just the way he's jumping, it just slices through him and does like 10 times more damage than what would have normally happened had he not used his own body weight against him. So that guy, his arm is sort of hanging off a little bit, and his weapon attacks are going to be pretty much useless. So he lands, and he kind of stumbles over towards you, Porkchop, and he swings at you with a pretty half-assed attack. It is not very impressive. He swings at you, and you kind of just kick it. You just fucking kick him right in the hand, like, get out of here, man. And he doesn't even come close to hitting you. And then he kind of like on the ground goes for another really poor attack that where nervous isn't gonna go anywhere, and it really doesn't go anywhere. It like hits off of your leg in a crazy angle. You're like, how did that even happen? But yeah, no, he misses both of his attacks because he's bad. And he should feel bad.
Teamwork.
On to, I think it is the, yeah, so now it is the lawnmower creature who is just getting whack-a-moled. He goes in for 2 good attacks. What was your AC, sir?
I've got an 18.
Okay. So he swings down at you. He's feeling pretty confident, even though he's getting whack-a-moled. And he swings into your flails, and you just kind of do a nice little whip. It bounces it back. With the bounce back, he tries to use that momentum to swing at you with an uppercut, but you're ready for it. Other offhand flail, it's swinging, and it bounces the blade back again. So this dude's he's all types of discombobulated due to this flaming flail action. And it is honestly quite impressive. And then on to Calyx, after you've already basically disembodied one of them.
Well, I no longer have advantage, but I am going to stab this guy in front of me. So
Sounds fun.
I'm going to do both main hand and offhand here. Oh my god, that was another natural 20. And then that was an 11. I swear to God. I'm going to pull the Mercer thing and take another picture.
You better start using the die online, Bus. No, I don't care.
What the fuck? I have so much dice. Let me use my pretty dice. Okay, so for the first guy, first hit, that's going to be 4 damage total with my natural 20.
Okay.
Offhand attack does a 13 hit, I should ask.
13 does not hit.
Okay, so that is just 4 damage total without my sneak attack.
Okay. 4 damage?
Mm-hmm.
Wait. With
a dagger.
Natural 20?
What's your dex?
I rolled a 2 on a d4.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're coming. I mean, you're feeling pretty good about yourself. You go in for a cool little double dragon strike again. You're hitting him with the Cobra style. It's a pretty cool war form. And you sink in a little bit with the one. The other one kind of gets off a clasp. But I mean, you're hitting him for damage. You're feeling pretty confident this guy's got, I don't know, if we had to put it in points, maybe 6 health left. But he is not looking good. And then with that, I believe it is our best friend in the whole party, Tinsle. I believe it is your turn.
Okay, Tinsle will do 5, 10. Go here, and I will firebolt this guy up top of here that Jabez is fighting. Well, not fireball, firebolt. I do not want to do fireball just yet.
That would be funny.
It would be really funny.
Burns down.
Actually, no. I'm going to change it to frostbite. Actually.
Okay.
Posting in chat. Ooh, 6 cold, but has to roll me a Constitution saving throw, please, to see if they get hit with the damage, and there's an extra effect. If they fail.
I believe he's failing this. Yes, he does fail.
Alrighty. Take 6 cold damage, and on their next attack, they get disadvantage.
6 cold damage, and on the next attack, disadvantage.
And then I go back here and hide like a coward. That's my turn.
Okay.
You guys are doing great.
Fucking probably should have done this earlier, but it's okay. Okay. Yeah, so that brings us back. Oh wait, no, it's got the bomb's gotta go still. This loser. This guy. So it's one with like basically not doing super good. He's falling apart at the seams. He goes in for a nice dastardly stab. And then what was your armor class? Senior Calyx? Yes.
15.
15? So the first attack, dude comes down. He's out for blood. He wants revenge. He's going to hit you on his first attack. And you are going to take... You're going to take 5 damage, and then I'm going to need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. That is a 7, good sir.
That is a 7!
That is a
So,
7.
with that 5 damage that you take, your health is currently reduced by 5 additionally. So, your max health is 5 less.
What the fuck? All
It's rude
right.
as hell.
Yeah, jeez.
Yeah, so you took some nice little necrotic damage there. So, yeah, you feel like you're missing a part of yourself until you get a nice sleepy in.
Okay.
And then he hits you once. He comes up for a second strike, sort of a cool little reverse angle, but you're ready for this one, and you get your daggers in the way, and you deflect it off pretty nicely. It was pretty impressive. We're all impressed. A round of applause, please. Okay, back to the top. Pork chop. What we doing?
Well, I mean, there's this one right in front of me.
Yep.
So I'll unsheath the quarterstaff, which is far wider than a normal quarterstaff. It definitely scaled for size. And I'll go for a downwards blow with this thing that's right in front of me.
Good man. He is kind of on his knees, so do that with some advantage.
With advantage, okay.
He's on the ground, basically. He's falling apart.
Let's see, what's my hit? Okay. Do 26 to hit.
Yep. That'll do it.
7. $11 damage.
Describe how you kill him.
So I mean, this quarterstaff is heavy. So it's really just gonna kind of crush down like a small tree is falling on top of him. Splat.
Yeah, with the weight of the iron wood that used to be here, you come down onto this guy, and he looks like a bug on a bug in carriage windshield where the horses were going really fast. Smash that bug, and he is super dead. See ya, nerd. Well done, everybody. Actually, let me just do this really quick. See ya. Nice. Well done. All right. Now, Mr. J. Mr. J.
Okay. I got an 11. That's the highest attack roll of the
The
three.
highest attack roll was an 11. You come in with these swings like a madman. You're like lawnmowering this guy, and he's kind of more ready this time. So he's like moving back a little bit, doing some crazy stuff. He's only able to do it because he's basically been shredded to nothing. So now his body's a lot more mobile with all the shreddies that have been going on. So he does dodge some of your your attacks quite adeptly, which is impressive.
Right. I'll stay here.
Cool. Now that he's dodged your attacks, he's coming back in with the sword. He is out for blood. He does have disadvantage, so I'm gonna roll like fucking 20 times. 1, 2. Ooh, that's a bad roll. 1, 2. Okay. So with disadvantage, carry the 3 plus 15 minus 12. Okay. So with disadvantage, he does manage to hit you one time. Wait, what was your armor class? It was 15?
18.
Oh, 18. Never mind. I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I'm simply wrong. He does not hit you. He does not hit you at all. He's coming in. He attacks twice. You do some lawnmower shit. You block his blade away, and it is just nothing happens. Nothing happens. You're feeling good. You're feeling groovy.
All right.
All right. Now it is time for the moment we've been waiting for. Back to K. Licks. It's your duel with Mr. Dude who is falling apart.
Not sure how I feel about that hesitation there between the two syllables.
That's how you have it.
Okay.
It is clearly K-Licks.
That was, you know what? It's fine. Calyx, she is currently out in the open, no advantage here, unfortunately. So she is just going to once again hop up. This time she's only going to do a main-handed attack. That was not a hit. That was a natural 3 plus 4, so it's a 7. But she is going to use her bonus action to hide.
She ducks into the wilderness.
Yep.
She goes, "Gotcha, bitch," and then runs away. It is quite impressive. It's like the tale of Sir Robin. Oh, brave, brave Sir Robin. Yeah, where are you going? Where are you
I'm
hiding?
seeing some like brush off behind me, like to the north a little bit. I'm gonna try and
Yeah,
attempt
that's
to
trees
hide
over there.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, feel free to move your person over there. I'll say you do it
understand.
successfully. It was pretty.
Okay. Oh, I do it successfully, automatically. Sweet. Okay, cool.
Oh
I am
yeah.
of the
Oh
wind.
yeah. The guy is not doing well. He can't see for shit right now.
Beautiful.
He is falling apart.
That's my turn.
Cool. Now to Thistle.
Okie dokie. Tinsle will walk up 10 feet. That previous guy I hit with the frostbite. How's he looking?
Super duper hurt. You're feeling pretty confident if you threw a rock at him, it'd probably disassemble him.
Got it. Firebolt. As Zach goes into the Eldritch Dimension.
I looked away. I was too scared to watch.
I rolled a mighty 12 to hit.
So you launch this firebolt at him, and honestly, this guy's so hacked up, you don't even know that you would consider him wearing armor at this point anymore. And yeah, you blast him. Describe how he dies.
Is this guy a partially decayed corpse?
Yes.
I like to imagine that when I throw my fireball, as all the damage that's been done away at his flesh hits a methane pocket in his body and just goes.
He goes, Mr. J, who was within range of the... Go ahead and do a dexterity saving throw for me.
Okay.
Oh no. What have I done? I'm sorry.
19 total.
19 total. Yeah, you got out of the way. You see the fireball hit, you kind of see the flames building up, and you're like, oh, whoop. And you take a few steps back, and yeah, he just... And you do not get any gore on you either, which was pretty impressive. Nice. Well done.
Curiosity.
See ya, nerd. Now it is finally time for this last guy. He's a pretty good idea of where you went, Calyx. So he is gonna kind of rumble through the stuff, trying to find you. I'm going to roll at disadvantage to see if he can just kind of stab you in the dirt. Oh my god, you wouldn't believe it, a natural 20. I swear I'm lying. That's
I
so
took
crazy.
pictures. James looked.
I'll send you a picture. I literally can't fudge this. I think he actually hits you with both attacks, which is kind of funny. I think either way he was gonna get you. So he's smelling. He smells something. He's like, something stinks over here. So he goes for a nice attack, and he goes for another nice attack. He does hit you. He hits you for another. Wait, what is it? Oh my god, I'm so good at this fucking video game. This time he hits you for 4 damage, 4 necrotic damage. I'm sorry, actually 4 damage right now. Roll a Constitution saving throw. You have to beat 13 to be clear. Well, it's in your favor to beat that.
It's not actually. It was a 6.
It's a 6. That won't do it. I'm afraid. So he hit you for 4 damage, and your overall health maximum is again reduced by 4.
Damn.
So you are 9 life reduced. Feels bad. Literally, it's necrotic damage. It feels terrible.
I need that on a t-shirt.
All right, that takes us back to Pork Chop. The man of the hour.
So if I like went over here, would I have line of sight?
You
yeah.
really anywhere. Probably anywhere through here. If you can, like, you would have line of sight. The hill doesn't necessarily disrupt him, and he's not too far into the brush where he wouldn't be seen. I mean, he's kind of like making a lot of noise, stabbing around. You know, and his back is to you as well.
I would get lined up and I would do a guiding bolt.
Line it up.
A natural 20.
Got him.
All
Nuke
right.
him.
Let's roll for damage here. Total of 7 radiant damage off 4d6.
Well, the good news is 7 damage. You can describe to me how you kill him, because he was at about 6.
With the bolt coming out, it just like disintegrates from the center point of the hit.
Freaking super cool. We like that. All right. That was cool, guys. Where is there a cool one? Ooh, this might be cool. Oh, nice. He disintegrates into nothing. Well done, everybody. With that, combat is over.
Sweet. I was looking for help.
I'm just gonna like crawl out of the bushes, pulling twigs out of my hair. Ow.
Rogue, are you okay?
I will be. Eventually.
Okay.
Those cuts look bad.
Yeah, I've had worse.
Can I do a medicine check to see what kind of affliction it is?
Yeah, 100%.
Total of 7.
So you're kind of looking her over, and you would, I mean, being a cleric, you would be familiar with a lot of different types of like damage that are done. So you're thinking, this is one of 2 things. You're like, this is either frostbite or this is necrotic damage. Kind of 50-50 shot here. One of the 2, it seems to be melting away at the flesh a little bit. But either way, you're like, I could probably heal through this.
I'll walk over and I'll do a cure wounds. I'm life domain. So add a little jazz in. Total of 9 to heal.
Oh, incredible.
That brings you right back up to full, I believe, right?
It does. The question is, though, is that I thought my max HP went down with the damage I took. So I technically can't heal anymore.
Does, but I mean, it's like a necrotic wound. I mean, he can heal through it.
Okay.
It's holy light. I'll allow it.
That does bring me back to full. Oh, that feels much better.
Always good to deal with necrotic. Don't want sepsis to set in.
I don't know what that is, but I don't think I want it.
It ain't good.
Shall we
Nice.
move on?
Yeah, I mean, you guys, you killed the stuff in the area. You are free to... I mean, you can tell that the path forward will lead up towards the temple.
Let's go to the temple.
Onward.
To the temple we go.
Cool. Y'all head up towards the temple. right. You have made it to the temple. Can you see where I'm pinging? Well, yeah, you found exactly where you would expect to spawn. Yeah, so you guys would start right here. This is just the front gate. The path straight ahead is kind of lit by an interesting light. There is what looks to be a pretty defaced and destroyed statue in sort of the center of what looks like a yard. You can't really tell. There's like weird darkness covering over the temple here. It really, you really can just see the gate in front of you. You can see some of the wall along, and there's sort of just darkness permeating just above everything. But you can see the gate, and there seems to be light straight ahead to the gate towards the statue of what you're assuming was Vildea. What are we doing?
I have a feature with my familiar in which
Okay.
within 100 feet I could see through its eyes and hear through it. If I were to have it scout out in about 100-foot range, is there any sort of spookies, ghosts, and goblies waiting for us that we wasn't expecting a spider to just wander around in the area?
No. So you said you could see through your familiar's
Yeah. So
eyes?
at the cost of my own sight and hearing, whilst I'm say looking through the spider, I can see and hear through the spider.
Okay.
Within 100 feet, because that's just the range that is the effect of Find Familiar.
Okay. Yeah, and then the spider is just gonna like crawl over the wall. Like the wall is tall enough to where it's like inconvenient. Like you could probably shimmy someone over the wall, right? But it's probably like a 10 foot high wall, just enough to sort of block anything from coming into it conveniently. But yeah, I mean, he's a spider, so he could walk over the wall. The spider would walk over the wall. It wouldn't really see anything. It would look like an empty, what once probably would have been a really nice temple yard, lush trees, a couple little shrines here and there. It now looks like a mass graveyard. Most of the trees through here are dead. They look pretty like rotted out and gross. Some of the trees still seem semi-intact. The shrines that you can see in the yard are kind of falling apart a little bit. They're looking definitely worse for wear. But no creatures that you can tell. And towards the back, about 65 feet away, just straight down the path, straight past the shrine that you can obviously see, is the temple.
Okay. All right. I'll end that effect and tell my familiar to come back to me.
Okay.
And put it back on my shoulder.
Very nice.
You said there was a gate in front of us?
Correct.
Like
There is a gate in
okay.
front of you.
Is it locked?
Try to open the gate.
I'll try and open the gate.
The gate is locked.
Okay.
I will try to politely open the gate.
The gate thinks about it, but remains locked.
Rude.
Is there an obvious lock mechanism on the door?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. Flail still in hand because it's still lit on fire,
Okay.
and I don't want to lose that. I'm gonna temporarily drop the other flail and reach into my bag and pull out a vial of acid and uncork it and pour it on the lock.
Okay. How much you roll for acid damage?
What would that be? You want a D4, D6? I'm not sure. What
A
would
vial
be.
of acid. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think a vial is
three of them.
1d8.
I figured it'd be like a D8 or something, to be honest with you. Wow, I need to add D&D into the end of that one. How much damage is a vial of acid doing? It brought up actual. I'm on a list.
And now,
everybody.
now you're on a watch list.
You got the,
So
poison
it
control
says a
hotline number?
2d6. So you are welcome to
2d6.
roll 2d.
Okay.
2d6.
Let's see what we can do. That is 6 total damage.
6 total damage. The lock is looking pretty messed up. It doesn't look good. I mean, the lock itself, it's not like one of those like padlocks you would expect. I mean, it's like a literal gate, like a cemetery gate. So you would use a key to unlock it and open. So that is looking pretty melted apart. It doesn't. You're not sure how much of it into the bolt that it got to that's holding the gate together, but it's looking right fucked up.
I'll whack it with the flail.
Oh, well, hold
Go ahead, roll for
on.
damage.
Oh,
I got this. And I'm going to walk up with my thieves' tools. I'm going to try to unlock it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
I swear
roll a
to God, that
disadvantage.
was a natural 20. Oh, you said disadvantage. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
the first roll was a
He
natural
kind of
20.
melted the locking mechanism a little bit. It's gonna be a bit hard to pick a melted lock.
The second one was a dirty 20 because I rolled an 11 and I get a +9 to sleight of hand.
Jesus. Even though the lock is melted as shit, you kind of get a right angle, and you're like easy, and you move it just the right way. However, locking works. You get the pinhead set just right, and the bolt clearly undoes itself, and the gate appears to be unlocked.
I'm just going to like let it float open ahead of me and just kind of look up at him and go, you don't need to brute force everything. Most things, yes. But not everything.
Cool. Now that you've...
oh wait, I was muted. I looked down at my empty vial on the ground, and then back up at the lock after that, and then just walk through the gate.
Now that you guys have entered, sort of like you can walk through the... Oh, I guess. Do you guys enter? Dun, dun, dun,
Yes.
dun, 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 dun.
I'll be holding the rear, and following behind.
I'll be out front.
Nice. I'll put you guys in. Yeah, I mean, you can just kind of see more reconfirm what Tinsle talked about. You can obviously see there's a couple little shrines out in the courtyard. There is the main shrine that, again, has been fairly defaced, and I won't make you roll a perception check for this, but you would assume this is damage done from those goblins that have come through. They clearly went through and deliberately did damage to the area to deface some stuff through here. But before you is the very obvious chapel, just on the other side of the statue.
I'd like to approach the statue.
Okay.
Is it in like bad condition? Is there any part of it that's like legible or clear what it was intended for originally?
It is in pretty bad condition. You can tell that this was originally supposed to be a statue for the nature goddess Vidya. The arms have both been removed. One of the like kind of gnarly like branches growing off of the back of it, that's all been kind of messed up. It looks like there should have been little creatures around the bottom of it. Those have all been smashed. This sort of like front of it that was sort of would have been typically depicted as like kind of wearing like earthen vinery type attire. That's all been kind of hacked up a bit. The only thing that's not really defaced is the face. The face and head of the statue still looks as pristine and well kept as it would have been when people were visiting this temple. That is the only part of the statue that is not displaying any type of rot, destruction, or anything.
Can I do a religion check to see if there's anything still binded to this statue?
Yeah.
Total of 10.
You would know based off of the fact that just sort of the head is intact. Someone or something has kept at least this part of the statue intact. Whether that be the goddess herself, whether that be just a powerful charm that was placed on it, whether that be an acolyte that had remained, and maybe there's somebody out there who's just praying to this or coming back and keeping it together. You're not sure, but there is a force that is keeping at least the head intact. You can't tell if it's doing anything else or maybe rebuilding the statue over time. That is a little bit outside of what your understanding is, but the head, at least, there's something attached to it. Yes.
Okay. I'll take out one of my vials of holy water,
Okay.
and I'll just use it to just like wash off and just like clean a very small part of the statue, and just say, I don't worship you, Vidya, but I'm sorry what happened here. At least your face is still clean. You can see the area here. Mm, Please look over us as we're here. Just a few quick, nice words.
You hear a quail make some noise off in the distance, and it sounds really cool.
Okay. I'll indicate to the group that there's nothing really of note with the statue. We should probably press on.
Sounds good to
Okay.
me.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, there's the 4 little like buildings kind of in the yard, and then there's the main temple.
Is there any sign of like living or unliving things in this area, or is it pretty quiet? Kind of looking
I rolled,
out in the distance.
yeah, roll a perception check.
Question after he's done, DM.
I think that is an 11. No, that's a 10.
10. It doesn't really look like there's anything living or unliving through here, or at least anything that's frequently moving through the yard. You're not sure about the chapel. You can't really tell what's going on in there. Hey, go ahead, Tinsle.
Right. Any openings big enough or small enough for a spider?
Into the
Temple.
into the temple. How big is the spider?
It is a tiny size spider.
Tiny size spider? Yeah.
Yeah. So, go ahead, take my spider. I shall name him Sprocket, and I'll have him go into the temple and asking Porkchop here, you just give me a good old gentle shake on the shoulder if anything pops out to attack us. Because
Absolutely.
I won't be able to hear or see anything.
I'll put just a nice calm hand on the shoulder.
All right. Well, I'll have you know, I'm a small creature, so you're going to be leaning down pretty awkwardly. I imagine just on my head.
I'm very used to crouching over.
Okay. I feel safer. Anyway, by familiar, I'll go ahead and see through and hear through my familiar's eyes and ears. What do I see with my spider eyes?
Yeah, so you get into the temple. You can see that a lot of it really just is in a pretty big state of disrepair. The spider itself, kind of while it's in the temple, it does feel some pretty intense, like, energy going on in the temple. Like, there's definitely something going on. It looks like there is a single person sitting in a chair, just sort of reading a book. That is the only sign of any type of life that the spider can see. Other than that, it really just kind of looks like an empty temple. It's pretty dirty in here. It seems like no one has taken great care of the temple. But looking at the door from this side, you can tell, I mean, you would be able to tell us from the outside, but it definitely seems like the door, and really, there's only one entrance into this temple. It is clearly sealed magically.
Mm-hmm. Am I able to maneuver the spider without being noticed to see what the person is reading?
Yeah, you could crawl up to like
spider.
the top of the temple, and like up on the ceiling. Yeah, you can look down and you can see from the spider's eyes. It really just it kind of just looks like a not like an almanac, but some sort of book, like, of creatures, of like animals and stuff.
Mundane animals?
The page that this person is specifically on, yeah, it looks like just just like a regular animal. Like it doesn't look like anything crazy.
Okay.
It looks like bats.
Any other check? Because you mentioned living creatures. Is there any piles of bones, corpses, anything else like that I could see without having to make a check?
There is not. Nope.
Interesting. All right then.
There
I'll go
is
ahead.
a singular other room that is also sealed.
Sealed, and no room for a spider?
No. This room not.
Okay.
There is not. It is the singular room in this entire chapel that is very clearly well maintained and well taken care of.
Gotcha. All right. I'm going to have Sprocket come back.
Okay.
And my effect through it. I'll thank Porkchop. Thank you, Porkchop.
No problem.
All right. So there's like a guy in there. He's reading a book. Seems to be about mundane animals. But the front door is sealed, and there's also another room in there that's sealed. Couldn't really tell. It's by magic. Don't really know what the type of magic it is, though. However, though, that door seems to be the only way, at least the ones I've noticed, to get to this temple.
All right, so I see two choices in front of us. We could either knock on the front door and, see what happens, or we could try to break into the front door and also see what happens.
Are there any windows?
There were windows, but a lot of them seem to have been replaced with just like wood, stone, and like sealed up. Like someone went out of their way to seal this place up almost like a tomb. As if it was like being barricaded to withstand an attack.
If we were to spend time investigating the area, is it worth trying to find another area of entrance in this? Since I didn't see anything immediately with my spider, but if we spend the time to just investigate the area.
Yeah, you could look at the seals. You could do that.
Okay, I'll do an investigation check then.
Okay.
After he does that, I want to try something if that doesn't yield any results.
Okay.
14.
So you look at the door. There are clearly 4 magical runes that are sealing the door closed. You get an inkling that probably has something to do with the 4 shrines that are in the yard. There is a symbol that looks like water. There is a symbol that looks like fire. There's a symbol that looks like a mountain, and there is a symbol that kind of looks like a feather.
Alrighty. To these shrines we go.
And then what were you gonna do, Calyx?
I would not like to do it anymore.
Okay. Very good. Very good, sir. Cool. Yeah, I mean, you can see the 4 shrines. It's pretty obvious what shrine is what. One of the shrines down here, this one, has like a little fire symbol on it. This one over here has like a little water symbol on it. This one up here has that same little mountain symbol, and then the one at the very top has a little like feather symbol. Feel free to draw if you want.
Ignis, I suppose.
You said Ignis?
I'll do. Actually, before I do what I think I was gonna do, is there any other writing, any other important runes, inscriptions, anything else like the shrine other than that symbol of fire?
At the fire shrine?
Yeah.
There is an inscription on the fire shrine, yes. It says, "Fear is this spark untended. Step forward, though it burns."
All right. Piece of paper we found before said something about our hands burning. So, I guess I'm gonna get my hands hot.
Yeah. So the shrine itself, there's very clearly a podium in the center of it. That it looks like it would be like a sconce where a fire would be.
Okay. I'm gonna conjure a firebolt in my hand, but just sort of keep the fire within my fingers. Hit it towards the sconce. Does anything happen?
It hits a sconce, it lights really quick, and then it goes right out.
What was the inscription again?
It says, "Fire is the spark untended. Step forward, though it burns."
I guess I'll step forward.
Okay, you step towards the podium. No reaction.
Okay. Can I take the sconce?
You can't move the sconce, but you can definitely put your hand in it.
What an interesting thing to say, DM. I'll go ahead and I will confidently, but a little bit of fear, put my hand into the sconce.
So because you're doing it confidently, you put your hand on the sconce and it starts to glow a little bit and it briefly sparks into flame. And as you're holding your hand there, it burns real bad. You take 5 fire damage, but the rune outside of the temple lights up.
Okay, if I were to take my hand off of it, does it stay light up?
It does not. It goes out.
Shit. All right. Well, another 5.
You put your hand back in there again?
I
mean, I gotta. That's the seal. The seal's still gotta stay on, right?
I'm going to the water shrine while he does this, and I'm gonna.
Yeah. Enjoy your water.
I'm trying to hurry.
So you go to put your hand in there again, and nothing happens. The rune outside the temple is already lit.
Okay. I was gonna be like, okay, gotcha. Another 5 damage. Here we go.
Okay, Tinsle, maybe you should go to the water shrine. Take care of that burn on your hand.
Yeah, sure. Fine. I hope it doesn't have me breathe water or something.
Well, if you would like me to do it instead, I don't mind.
You don't be my guest. Who am I to say no?
Okay, I'm going to walk towards the water shrine. Do I see kind of a similar setup there? Is there like a sconce or a podium there with an inscription?
Hold. I gotta scroll through my notes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So you walk into the water shrine. That is this one here.
Okay.
And you see same thing in the center. There is just like a little podium, and it seems like it's just a little container holding like water. Okay. And there is an inscription on its base. Still water reflects the self. Troubled water hides the truth. Give comfort and be known.
I'm going to step up and look at my reflection in the water.
Okay. You look at your reflection in the water. It winks back.
Alrighty then, and I'm just going to take my hand and dunk it in the water.
You dunk your hand in the water, and it is like surprisingly cool, and it feels good.
So I imagine this would feel quite good on a burn.
More than likely.
Anything happen?
Nothing happens, no.
Tinsle, maybe you should try sticking your hand in the water.
Principal peek inside, sees that, well, she's not being pulled in or subsumed by some horrible water monstrosity. Sure, what's the worst that can happen? I'll saunter on in there, put my hand to the water. I burned one.
You put your hand in the water, and it feels a lot better. Your hand is healed. However, y'all notice that the fire rune goes out. And the water rune does not turn on.
Oh, you gotta keep the damage. So I go back to full HP. All right.
Correct.
So is there
Correct.
a certain
Saunter
order?
on back.
Hold on, before you do that, is there a certain order this must be done, and must it all be done by the same person?
Who are you asking? Me?
I'm just, I guess, in general, everyone who's
Voice
here.
in the sky.
Yes. Says some voice from the sky.
What order are the runes on the front door?
So on the runes on the front door, so it's just sort of like a square. The top left is fire. It is there's fire. There is a mountain. There is a feather, and then there is water.
Anybody else have any ideas?
Well, we should learn what each of the shrines do, and then we should be able to find the order. Hopefully. If not, we can knock politely on the door.
Okay.
I'll go over to the mountain shrine, see what's up with that one.
Yeah,
Are there any inscriptions?
Yes, you wander over to the mountain shrine. You'll notice that this is definitely the biggest one. In the center, there is a stone slab. It's kind of like teetering a little bit. It seems to be on like a ball, basically, and the slab is just teetering. The inscription says, "Endure the weight, stand firm when others falter."
Can I try to, like, hold it still?
Yep, you can try to hold it still. So yep, you try to hold it still. Go ahead and give me a strength. Just a raw strength check.
All right, actually, good strength score. So let's see how this goes.
If he has athletics, would that work too?
Total of 6.
So as you're trying to hold this rock sort of still, it just you can't, like, you fall back, and it keeps teetering.
Can I endure and try again?
Sure, you're welcome to.
14.
Yeah, so you're holding it still, and you definitely feel like it's starting to still. But as you're holding it, it's starting to fight back again. And go ahead and roll me another strength check.
Okay. 13.
13. You feel your strength give out, and you get sort of blown back a little bit. You kind of fall on your butt.
I look over at the monster hunter and I go, "Would you like to help?"
I can try.
Can we both try to hold it at the same time, like on either end?
Yeah. There's room. There would be room for probably 6 people that could hold this slab. Not to say you need 6 people, but to say, like, the size of it, like 6 people could easily together lift this.
Okay. We'll get on opposite sides and
Yeah,
try and
you guys could go opposite sides, and there would be
steady it.
plenty of room for both of you to try to hold it steady. Okay.
When we're done with
16
this
this
instance,
time
DM, I
around.
want to try something else.
Okay.
That was a natural one.
Natural 1. So you guys are both sort of holding onto it, and as you hold onto it, you note an ever so subtle change is you're holding onto it together, and the platform in the center sort of lowers a little bit. But you're not able to hold onto it for much longer. It is too strong, and that platform raises back up, and the slab is in the same position.
I'll walk over and help.
Okay.
What is the inscription on the last shrine we haven't gone to? I believe is the Feather Shrine.
That is the Feather Shrine, yes. So the last lock on the Feather Shrine is the highest wind carries nothing, kneel, and rise lighter.
I go to the shrine and kneel.
Okay. Nothing
And
happens.
I stand up.
Nothing happens.
Nothing.
I'd like to try that, but this time I do have I do have flying speed because my cloak. So I'm gonna kneel
Okay.
and I'm gonna fly into the air while still kneeling in front of it.
In front of what?
The podium, the feather podium.
Oh, the feather one. Yeah. Okay. So kneeling before it. So are both of you kneeling before it at the same time?
Yeah,
I suppose,
slip
yeah.
in next to him. Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, if you're both kneeling before it at the same time, and you will notice that the feather outside of the shrine glows. Good to go.
Okay. I will go and give the help action to Pork Chop on the other shrine.
Me too.
Okay.
You roll that advantage, baby.
One more time.
One more time.
Total of 20.
Total of 20. Yeah, so you are, I would say all of you are sort of on different positions of this slab. You're all holding it together, and the middle pedestal lowers just a little bit. Go ahead and once again roll me a strength check.
Does he still have the help advantage from
Yeah,
me helping?
yeah. Still advantage.
Perfect.
With advantage, 18.
18. It holding steady. It is noticeably getting stronger. It is feeling a lot heavier. The podium lowers again. You can tell it is just about under the earth. Go ahead and roll me another strength check.
With advantage, 6.
Oh,
What are other people's strength check looking like?
I can roll one.
Yeah. We're all helping.
Better. 17.
Okay.
3.
Okay. So I would say with all of you combined, you succeed in holding the tremendous weight of the mountain, and the pillar slides down, locks into place, and the weight disappears, and you could pretty easily put down this pillar.
Wahid.
With that, you will notice the feather rune goes out. And the center pillar rises back up for the tablet.
We probably got to do this all for particular order. So
Do you think we should do it all at the same time?
That's an idea. In that case, what's the thing that does the So in the square configuration, what's the order of the shrines?
Top left is the fire. The top right is the symbol of mountain. The bottom left is the symbol of the feather, and the bottom right is the water. If I had an image.
Tinsle will go over to the fire shrine, put his hand into the fire. Ouchie, ouchie. Another 5 damage, I imagine.
You do take 5 damage, and the rune for fire glows.
Okay, gotcha. Back to the mountain shrine, giving my boy Pork Chop the help action.
Total of 20?
Yep, you got it. Yeah, you're holding on to that thing, and it feels good. The pedestal lowers. Go ahead and do it again.
I like to imagine Tinsle's help action is just him taking out paper fans going, go. Especially at a 9 strength.
17 does it. 17 does it. It is getting mighty heavy. You're pretty sure a DC of 18 is required here.
22.
Let's go! Oh, you do it. Yeah, it locks into place. You're able to put the slab down, and a light shows up above the mountain shrine, and the fire one is still there.
Okay.
All right, now for the feather. Tinsle won't go into the feather shrine because he's got burnt hands.
I will do the same thing that I saw the two of them do earlier with the kneeling.
Okay. Nothing happens. If you're the only one there kneeling, nothing happens.
I'll go kneel with him.
Okay. If both of you are kneeling together at the same time, the feather shrine glows.
And the mountain is still lit.
Yep.
One more.
Last time we triggered the water, the fire went out.
But maybe if it's the last one, it'll work?
If I get up from kneeling, the feather stays on?
Yeah, if you stand up, if both of you stand up, the feather's still on.
Okay. I'll walk over and put my hand in the water.
Okay, yeah, you walk over and you put your hand in the water. Nothing happens.
I'm gonna pull my hand out and hopefully it's still rippling, and I'm gonna look at my reflection in the water.
It is still rippling, yep. And it still feels ever so cool.
Nothing? Even if I look at my reflection?
What was the description? What was the inscription of the water again?
The inscription of the water. It says, oh, that's the wrong inscription. Oh my. Still water reflects the self. Troubled water hides the truth. Give comfort and be known.
Tinsle, come heal your hand in here again, and when you do, I'm going to go burn my hand.
Okay. I will put the burned hand into the water.
As he's doing that, I'm putting my hand in the sconce.
Okay. You put your hand in the water and you feel refreshed and you feel cured. You put your hand in the fire and it glows red, burning hot, and nothing happens. Your hand is just super red now, and you feel pretty confident that if you bitch slap someone, they're going to take 5 fire damage. Guaranteed. Or sorry, 6 fire damage. Guaranteed.
Okay. Bitch. Slap.
So backhand won't work.
Correct. Reminder.
Um,
Punishment,
6
abuse. Just quick
damage.
reminder there.
Okay.
6 damage. That's right.
Does that count as a light or finesse weapon?
Get my proficiency bonus.
I would say finesse. You can go in for a chop. You can go in for a slap. You can do it's pretty multi-purpose. You can do a lot. With that, you will notice the seals on the door give out.
Well, at least now we don't need to knock on the door anymore.
Yeah, it looks like it is very obviously unlocked.
Oh,
would be
good. I
polite
thought
to
it
knock
was
that.
not working anymore.
Good.
Okay, good. Okay. Who would like to do the honors?
Let me.
Not me. I'm scared.
I don't
I'll
mind.
open it.
Oh.
Huh? All yours, Monster Hunter. I'm
No,
right
after
behind
you.
you.
Okay.
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 I'll-
Who's opening the door?
I
I'll
think we
reach
both
for
are together.
Okay.
our hands will overlap. It'll be very awkward.
Uh-huh.
Friendship.
Oh, are you? Oh, sorry.
We're both
No,
simultaneously
sorry.
opening the door, DM.
Very good. Go ahead and give me a dexterity throw. Out of the corner of your eye, a large red object is flying your way.
19.
A lot of heat coming your way. I'm just kidding. There's not a fireball coming your way. That was just a joke.
Total of a 3.
That fireball would have got you.
I want to jump in front of the red object and bitch slap it.
That would be sweet. That would be really cool. I would. You know what? I allow it. Cool. So the two of you open the door, and honestly, straight back, you can look further into the temple. You can see that man who was reading the book sort of at the back where you would expect the altar to the temple to be. Had it still be, if it was still a temple and still in working repair. The man snaps closed his book. Why have you come here?
Well, does anyone remember why we were supposed to come here?
We're
Gold.
We're making this city.
There was something.
habitable.
There was something about gold. The
If we
other
clear it
people are
out,
more informed than I am.
We should clear this place out. That's what we're here for.
Ah, thieves, marauders, merchants of death. I live in my home, bothering none, and you come here to kill me and to bring death to those I love. I heard you kill Charlize and Torkel and Raymond outside, and now my brothers and sisters are dead once again. Face me, you cowards, and this will be a battle for fun.
Well, the compliments were wonderful until you said coward.
Yeah, he did say coward.
Face you I shall.
But you say that within 30 feet of us, you coward.
Yeah, with that, we can do some, wait for it. Come on. Where's the damn thing? There we go. Oh, I need to clear these out. Hold on. Oh. All right. I'm new here. Leave me alone.
Well, better than a 6, I guess.
All right, go ahead and roll initiatives. Who rolled a 1? Your band. Okay. I keep forgetting what your character looks like.
Me?
Yeah,
The purple one.
I got Pork Chop locked in. 2 4s. It's fine. All right, let me roll for this goober.
DM, as combat is about to start, would you allow Tinsle to cast a singular spell?
Why not?
I'm going to go to Jay. I'm going to pat him on the back saying, go get him, Tiger. You have haste.
Nice. Wait a minute. This isn't magic. This is not Magic the Gathering, everybody.
Oh, now it is.
I mean, he doesn't have summoning sickness anymore. The meta's in our favor.
Sick. All right. The great necromancer is before you. He's mad because you've killed his friends and attacked his
Kick ass,
temple.
Jay.
Yeah, it is your turn, Mr. J.
For the beginning of my turn, I'm going to use my bonus action to squeeze the handle of my other flail, igniting it, I guess, in radiant light, and I'm going to charge in. So I've got a fire flail in one hand and a light flail in the other.
Your speed is doubled.
Yeah, so I think I should have 60 feet, which means I can easily get right there. And then
Very
I'm
good.
going to swing 4 times, because normally that third attack is from my bonus action, but I used it for the imbuement. So the 4 attack rolls are 20 total. A 6. That one bounced out, but it's a 22 and a 14.
You said you had a 20 and a 22?
Yes. And then
Yeah, those hit.
Okay.
Yeah, the 14 does not, and the 6 does not.
Okay. Gotcha. In that case, damage done is 16 bludgeoning, and we'll call it 4 radiant and 2 fire. So a total of 22 damage.
22 damage. You said it
Yep.
was bludgeoning, fire, and radiant?
Yes.
Like all three at the same time?
Yep.
Okay. So
Technically,
22.
one mace is doing bludgeoning and fire. Or one flail. The other is doing bludgeoning and radiant.
Okay. So the one doing bludgeoning and fire, he'll take half damage from that. So we'll call that, what is that, 11? So yeah. I'll give you 8.
Okay.
Yeah, so 16 damage? 16?
All right.
No. Yeah, 16. 16 total damage. Okay.
And I will
Cool.
stay squared up with him.
That didn't
No, you know
math
what?
right.
I'll
There we go.
step over to the side a little bit to make room for any projectiles.
There's no way 405 minus 16 is negative 153. That makes no sense, right?
I would agree with that. Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure. Okay. Next up. Oh. Well, since you guys didn't ask his name, next up is the creature. Did you take a step back or move out of the way? Or just
I'm
like
kind of
shift?
stepping to the side. Yeah. So
Okay.
that, if a spear or an arrow or a hand axe or a spell, if anything were to fly through it, it's not going to hit me in the back.
Yeah, no, legit. That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Okay, so our buddy is gonna go and he's gonna try to touch you. He's gonna go in for a little touch.
+2 AC from haste.
Oh, wow.
He's got +2 AC.
That's 20.
+2 AC, and you gain an extra attack and double movement.
What is your AC with the +2?
20 total.
20 total? Okay.
Yeah.
So he's gonna get you with the paralyzing touch. He's gonna get you good. He does hit, and I'm gonna need you to do a Constitution saving throw. Sorry, you take 10 damage. Yeah, 10 damage.
Okay. I got a 15.
Specifically
total.
cold damage if there's anything. You feel chilled. He says, "This is for Torko." I'm sorry, what did you say your roll was?
15.
15? 15 does not pass. So you're a little bit rock solid in place. Some call it paralyzed.
Uh-huh.
Very good. Okay,
all right.
now it is on.
The flails stop spinning.
Yeah, you stop, the flails kind of go for a sec and peter out. All right, Tinsle, it is you, my boy.
Okay. Hopefully this guy isn't good at con saves.
At con saves?
Yeah.
I don't think so, actually.
Because he's a nerd, like me.
Strength
All right,
saves he's really bad at.
I'm going to cast blindness on him.
Okay.
Give me a con save. DC is 15.
DC 15. It does not. It does not. Oh, sorry. He does pass. He does pass the blind save. It does not affect him.
Darn. Alrighty. Whoopsie doodles. And I retreat 10 feet. That's my turn.
Yep. I will say he got a little lucky there. Pork chop. I believe now it is on to you, sir.
Can I, from the entrance, can I get to Mr. J?
Yeah, you should be able to.
Okay. I will.
He is 50 feet.
Okay, I definitely can't get to him then.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, technically,
well, you were at the door. You were at the door
together.
Yeah,
I would say you need to get 35 feet.
Okay. What the hell's my movement? Checking. Loading screen. Did I not write this down? I mean, I'm a big half orc. It's at least 30.
And if you fall, that's easily another 7 feet?
There you go.
Alone.
I'm 7 feet tall, so I could run 30 feet, trip, and get in touch distance to Mr. J, which is
100%.
exactly
What if you
Which is-
jump the rest of that distance?
athletics check to jump.
Yeah, yeah. You could try to go for a leap.
I'm a
You could
fucking
try to vault
space
one
jam
of
on
the
this.
destroyed- Yeah, go for it. That sounds funny.
Flash.
All right,
blast
let's
to the
see. Let's see if I could space jam on Mr. J. 19.
You're coming down Space Jam style.
All right, I will land right next to Mr. J, and I will do Lesser Resto, getting rid of his paralysis.
Nice.
All right.
Yep. That
And the
sure
flails start
does
spinning
it.
again.
With that, the beast is going to use a layer action. So the two of you within distance of me, that are right by me, I'm going to need you guys to go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Seven total.
Okay.
Nine total.
Okay. Both of you just see like a weird pulse emanate out of the creature, and both of you get hit with a wave of the only thing you can describe it as just anti-life is just both of you just like you both peel over like you're about to puke. What is your max HP for both of you?
Max HP is
this
28.
necrotic damage? Because
It is necrotic
resistance
damage.
to
Resistance to necrotic.
damage
Okay.
Since I have the light flail going.
Yep. Very good. It is necrotic damage. So to be clear.
Okay. And you said max HP?
Yes.
39.
39. Okay. So both of you would, because you failed, you would take 10 damage. But you're resistant, so take 5.
Okay.
And pork chop. Do you have any resistances to necrotic damage?
I'm a life cleric, but I don't think that's an innate resistance to
Yeah.
necrosis.
I don't remember if it is either. I was thinking it was, but maybe.
I don't
No.
think it is.
Okay. Then yeah, you would both just take 10 damage, and you would also feel the effects of it being necrotic. Your maximum HP is going to be reduced by the amount of damage you took.
Fair enough.
Okay. And that is now Calyx. Calyx is muted.
You muted.
I'm going to use my bonus action to dash.
Okay.
So I'm going to get up next to Jabez here. Mr. J. Stab.
Mr. J.
Flanking rules are approved by the DM.
Sure.
Okay, so if an ally is within 5 feet of me, I get advantage on my attacks.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Incredible. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and roll. Well, shit. That is that's a 12. 12
Yeah,
to
so
hit.
after the beast gave off his pulse of death, he's kind of like in a bit of a weakened state, so he doesn't quite see you blink over to him, and he doesn't really see you go in for the stab, so he's not super prepared for this attack. So go ahead and roll your damage.
Oh, okay. So that's with my sneak attack damage. That is going to be a total of 14 points of piercing damage.
14 points of piercing damage, and he takes it to his skeletal gooey frame.
Gooby.
You notice there's kind of some gross stuff on your blade after you pull it out of him.
That's true.
This is the worst, is what he says.
Nice. Yeah, that's my turn.
Very, very good. All right, back up to Mr. J.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and right off the bat burn my bonus action again on my Blood Curse of the Marked and mark him. You know what? Let's also... No, we don't have to amplify it. And then I'm going to attack 4 times.
Hell yeah.
Using my action and hasted... Is it a hasted attack or hasted action that I get from haste?
I thought it was 2
Is
plus
it
2.
attacks or 1?
You get an additional action with haste, I think.
Yeah.
Is it a whole action? Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
So you get an additional action with haste, but it can only be used for an attack.
A single attack. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it should be 3. All right. Because he is marked, I do double hemocraft damage, which
Okay.
is the imbued damage on the flails.
Yep.
So first to hit is an 8.
Okay.
Second to hit is a 16. Third to hit is even higher, an 18.
Do you have one more? You had 4, right?
No. The hasted action is only 1 attack.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so the first 2 attacks, you go in for some nasty swings. You swing at him. The first one kind of misses a little bit. The second one, you're come down. He kind of does a cool hand thing and deflects it. And the third one, well, both of his hands were used, and you're just a beast like that. And yeah, you clobber him. Roll for damage.
Use my third arm.
The comeback. He didn't expect the pinwheel.
Okay. This is too many dice. I prefer just rolling 1 damage die. All right, we got 8 bludgeoning and 8, we'll call it radiant.
Okay. Yeah, so he's resistant to the bludgeoning, but I believe the yeah, nothing for the holy. Okay, cool. Yeah. So once again, a good whopping. So 12 damage. All right.
And
He's taking his lickings. He's taking his
over
lickings.
A little bit. That's my turn.
Nice. All right. It is the beast's turn. He's got a bunch of people in his face, and he's pretty not stoked about that. So hold on. I gotta read because I'm blind. Okay. So I'm gonna need everybody in the little area around me. So anyone who's in 30 feet, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw for me.
$17.
Okay.
18.
6.
Okay. Everybody who passed, so it was just a 15. So everyone who got over 15, you are going to take half damage. Just a cloud of gaseous necrotic energy, just waves off of the beast, and you're kind of like enveloped in this. You kind of breathe it in a little bit, and it feels horrible. For fun, we're gonna do this. Sorry, I almost rolled the wrong die. That would have been an insane amount of damage. So everyone who didn't succeed, you take 12 damage. You don't. This doesn't reduce your total health. You just take 12 damage. And for those who passed, you take 6 damage.
I take 3.
I'm sorry, can you...
reducing it in half, right? If it's necrotic.
Yeah, it is necrotic. It is necrotic. So,
okay.
Right, if you resisted the roll, you would take half of half. Okay. I almost rolled 68. That would have been real fucking bad. That would have been a whoopsie. You'd be dead. Okay. That is... I still haven't asked for his name, so that would be the beast's turn. On to Tinsle.
Alrighty. Party, do you want me to try blinding him again, or do you want me to just try to sink in as much damage as possible?
Yes.
It's up to
Probably
you.
damage.
Damage? Alrighty then. Time for Scorching Ray coming at this guy.
Okay.
Alright, so 3 rays are going to be coming at him. First one is a 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Okay. First damage is 7.
Okay.
Second ray. Ooh, that's an 8.
8 does not hit.
1. All right, third ray. And thanks. I rolled the 2 after a 1. Great.
Hate to see that.
Hate to
Yeah,
see
so
it.
these rays, they all come flying down. One of them slams into his chest, gets him. He kind of gets hit, so he falls back, and the other two just brush past where he was because of just the way he bent over of getting slammed. Cool.
All right, 8 more
Anything
rounds on
else?
the haste, by the way. Nope, that'll be it.
Okay. Our main man, pork chop. It's all up to you, my friend.
I am going to burn one of my divine actions. I'm going to do Preserve Life. So I'm level 5, so that's 25 points I could distribute. So I will do 6 to everyone else and 7 to myself. Math. So everyone heals 6, and it is a healing spell, so it should counteract some of that necrotic.
It sure will bypass the life missing. Cool. While
since that's
that is happening, a mage hand appears out of the air next to your head, and it just gets your ear. Wet willies the shit out of you.
Mage hand, okay. Since that was a main action and technically wasn't a spell, I will use my bonus action for Spirit Weapon, and
Nope.
I will summon a spiritual quarterstaff to whack this guy in the head.
Okay. Yeah.
$16 to hit.
16 will hit. There's your quarterstaff. That little thing.
5 to hit, or 5 damage.
5 damage. Perfect. All right.
And that's the end of my turn.
Sounds good. All right. Calyx, to you.
To no one's surprise, she's going to stab again. And
Good
this
call.
time she's going to do both a main hand and offhand attack with advantage both times. That is a 23 first hit.
23 hits.
And that is a 14 for the second hit.
14 for the second hit. The 14 does not hit.
Okay, that's fine. That is going to be 17 points.
17 points. Good amount of damage. Good amount of damage. All right. He is at a hilarious amount of health. Go, if you understand what that means, your
I
niece.
do. Only because you did the whole... Jesus Christ.
So he's feeling the pain. He is feeling the drain. After that, I believe our good sir, Mr. J, it is back to you. Let's.
That's right. I'm gonna burn my second blood maledict and mark him again for this turn. It's gonna be the same thing. 3 attacks.
Heck yeah.
First one is a 16 to hit. Second one misses. Third one is a 17 to hit.
17 to hit. Hits.
Okay. Damage. Mace. All right. So it is a total of 10 bludgeoning damage and then 10 radiant damage with that one attack.
Okay. Yeah, nice. So yeah, 15 more damage.
And that is my turn.
Okay. Yep. So on to our friend here. So he's feeling pretty weak. He's feeling a little surrounded, and he's not liking that. He is going to sort of get his hands together and like just sort of like compound something, and just do a great clap. So I am going to need everyone who is within what is it, 15 feet of me? Yeah, so everyone who's 15 feet. So pretty much everyone here. Go ahead and do a Constitution saving throw.
13.
12.
Nice.
5.
So the goal is 15.
No.
So for everyone who failed, which I think was everybody, you're going to get knocked back. You're going to get knocked back 10 feet. Just push back 10 feet. I mean, this is a classic Thunder Wave. And if you are slamming into an object, you're going to take a little bit of extra damage. So right now, everyone is going to take... So everyone's going to take 7 damage by default. And if you're hitting a wall, you're going to take an additional... That's funny. An additional 7 damage.
Ouch.
All right. Jabez was briefly not bloodied, but now he's back to being bloodied.
Very good, very good, very good. And then what is Mr. Tinsle? What is your AC?
My AC is 15.
Okay. Let me just one. Okay. He kind of briefly looks at you, and this is for burning me. And he kind of just flicks his hand at you, and a beam of cold energy flies at you. And you'll take 3 cold damage.
I'll take 3.
Okay. 3 cold damage. Very exciting stuff. And your movement is reduced by 10 feet. Very exciting. Ray of Frost.
Disrespectful doing a Ray of Frost. Almost makes me want to do my own Ray now.
No! And now it is your turn, sir.
Sweet. Magic Missile.
Magic Missile. Very good.
Try to improve. So do you do the rule where I roll 1 dart of damage and then that's the same damage for all darts, or I roll all 3 darts to see what they do individually?
Whatever you want to do. If you're embracing
Good,
chaos,
because
roll it 3 times.
I was gonna say I like chaos. Chaos.
Yeah, roll it 3 times then. That sounds funny to me. Pew, pew. But you gotta do the sound effects. Yeah, hell yeah.
That's a 9 damage, not 4.
Oh, okay. Sorry, yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah, I accidentally added +4, so +3.
Yeah, you're good. Nice. All right, so he gets blasted 3 times after he sent a little beam at you, and this is getting ridiculous. He's getting pretty upset that y'all are kind of beating on him a little bit. After all, he is the beast. And Pork Chop, my man, it's up to you.
Okay. So I will close the gap and I will get back in his face and I will attack with the quarterstaff.
Okay. Oh, are you holding the quarterstaff, or is it like its own thing?
I typically have the quarterstaff in hand.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
28 to hit.
Woo! That'll do it. That'll do it. Knock him senseless.
Total of 9 damage.
All right. We like that. Damage is damage. I mean, dude is looking beat up. He is definitely bloodied at this point. His robes are looking more disheveled. Some of the skulls on his body of like different animals are falling apart. He's looking pretty beat up.
I still got this. I still got the spirit weapon standing up. I'm a swing in with the spirit weapon.
Do it.
15 to hit.
15 will not hit. The spirit weapon goes in for the swing, and he's able to get his hand up in time and put up like a little barrier that blocks the weapon.
Okay. I still got a bonus spell I could use.
Very cool.
I'm out of level 1s, so I will do healing word at level 2.
Nice.
And I'll heal Mr. J.
Mr. J.
A whopping 2d4 plus the wisdom. Total of 8 points.
Hell yeah.
I'm still just barely bloodied. But I'm feeling way better.
You should be up and standing again.
I got hit for 14 damage because I assume I got pushed into the wall that I have behind me.
There's a wall right behind you, yeah.
Yeah. So
Shouldn't
I took
it-
a chunk of damage.
Shouldn't have just brought him down to 0 though.
Oh no, I didn't die.
Oh, so you weren't incapacitated. Okay.
No,
All right.
No.
Okay.
When I say bloodied, it's under half.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
I thought you were dying.
I gotcha. I never share my actual HP.
Okay. Well, hey, 8 points is 8 points.
I'm feeling great right now.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, Calyx.
Okay. I'm going to rush forward, and then I'm going to get between two tall boys. Stab. With both main hand and offhand. Oh, wow. That is a 23 the first hit, and a 17 the second hit.
Both hit.
Beautiful. Okay. First hit is...
AC is 17, if everybody...
Ah. I thought it was like 16, 17. It was somewhere in there. That is 11 points for the first hit.
Okay.
That is 18 points for the second hit.
Okay. Dang. It's a lot.
29 total.
Whew. That's a lot.
So if my calculations are correct, he's very close to death.
Oh boy is not looking good. Those shanks they got in, you got between where you needed. He is not looking good. He is looking like he is ready to throw up everything.
I think he might be about to actually throw up.
Go ahead. I believe it is Mr. J. Back to the top. Back to the man who's been getting his shit rocked a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. I don't have to burn my bonus action for an ability this time around, so I get to attack 4 times. Here we go. First one is a 17. Second one is a 21. Third one is only 11. And last one's a 17. So 3 hits?
Hold on a second.
3 hits.
Mistakes were made. You can pull, so sorry to interrupt really quick, 14 damage off of that because I can only use my sneak attack once per turn. I just used it twice without thinking. So, just to correct there.
Okay.
Game stayed there.
Yeah.
So I got 2 17s and a 21 to hit that I think hit.
Yeah, so 3 of those hit.
Okay. Two. Just gonna roll all the damage together. There it is. Okay. Ready? 26 total damage, but of that, you need to know bludgeoning, right?
Yeah.
5, 11, 6, 17 is bludgeoning.
17 is
Up to
bludgeoning?
26. And then the rest is radiant and fire.
Okay. Little extra. Let's just say. Describe how you
That's
kill him.
18 total.
Oh man, I don't know what I'm doing with the first mace attack. It's just standard, but the next two are both of them together on either side of his head.
Damn! So you hit him once.
Clap. Mm-hmm.
He gets a good blast, and you come into. And yeah, you kind of smash his head together. And it's sort of as he's like dying and like disintegrating. No! Santos! And he sort of fades away. And there was a room to the north of you that was hidden. It now fully unlocks.
Does this guy have a spell book on him?
He does.
I take it.
Okay.
Let's check out that room.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Poke my head in there.
So you guys go a little bit north, and you open this room, and in the middle of this room is a big old, really cute tortoise with a whole bunch of runes all over its back. On the walls, there's a bunch of images and pictures of what looks like this mage from when he was really young and this tortoise when he was a little baby. And there's just slowly pictures as the tortoise gets older, the person is getting older, and they're slowly rotting away. And it shows some pictures of what the town used to look like versus what the town looks like now. And there's a whole bunch of books all about extending your life, delving deeper into magic, and finally some books on necromancy about becoming a lich. You will see on this tortoise are very clearly the runes that keep the lich alive. And the tortoise that you believe is named Santos is the phylactery for the lich.
DM, excellent picture choice there.
Yeah, you like that? Little guy, he's eating his strawberry.
Pet the tortoise's head. I go, I'm sorry, friend. Just crunch down on it with the quarterstaff.
He murders the tortoise. Damn. He goes in for the kill and he takes out Santos. Poor little tortoise.
I like to imagine Tinsle looking through the spell book. So, guys, I think I have an idea what this guy is, and just walks into seeing pork chop. Oh, God.
Yeah, you would see through the spell book that this guy was High Priest Wallace. He was the last High Priest of the Nature Goddess, and he was trying to become immortal so he could spend forever with his friend Santos. Santos was not gifted any immortality, so when the tortoise died of natural causes, so would the lich. And there's a lot of notes about how the lich was fighting off goblins, and there's goblin hordes that frequently come through here, and the lich is typically the one that like kills them. From the village, you hear cackling from the ghost as he is now freed.
Hey, that sounds like Eric.
Yeah, Eric is free.
Oh, everything worked out in the end.
That is sort of that. I really didn't expect the ruthlessness of immediately murdering Santos. That was fantastic.
I mean, you said phylactery, and any
Correct.
cleric knows that is some bad news right there.
Correct. Nice. So, yeah, you guys did ending number ending number 4, where you killed the tortoise, you complete the quest, and now the goblin hordes they're gonna get to the city because there's not a lich stopping them anymore. But you're wealthy. You guys are rich. You're rich. Money, 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 money. Y'all got a lot of gold and whatever you want from the king.
How much are we talking?
Well done. Well done. Like 5,000 each, except for Mr. J, you got 7,000.
Oh, incredible.
I'm gonna need some time to emotionally recover from that, I think. But
Well
Ryan,
done.
thank you for running a great session, and thanks everyone for joining us tonight. I hope
Thank
we all
you
see
for
you
joining.
back soon. I think we will all be happily
game.
enjoying the gold coins. All right. And thanks everyone for watching. Especially shout out to Nicole for her quips in chat. And I hope everybody has a great evening, and we'll see you guys soon. Bye, y'all.
See you.
Bye, everybody.